morning. New flavor. Watermelon lemonade. I can't get it. Oh, that sucked. Okay, that was the shittiest crack notes, man. Good. I don't really love watermelon, but good. This morning we went to the pool. We did 2,200 meters and it was pretty good. I finally feel like I'm on the other side of this sickness. When I was doing swims earlier this week, I actually could not breathe. My sleep score this weekend, one night was 20 and another night was 34. That is actually horrible. And my stress score was 96. That is so bad. So last night we were finally back up to like an 84 and I felt that. It felt amazing. So now I'm just doing a little bit of computer work. And I'm about to log on to my training at noon in an hour. Just got off training for my new instructor position. The training was 12 to 4 and probably, maybe if you're paying attention at this point in my videos, you're like, oh, you've been doing really long workouts during the day and you had a training from 12 to 4. You might realize that I left my job, my corporate 9 to 5. Yeah, so this is the update. I left my corporate 9 to 5 to pursue fitness full time. So I'm currently training for a new instructor position, which I'm gonna share more about also shortly. But yeah, that's kind of my new life, figuring out what this looks like. Terrified, but also excited. So if you see this and you feel so compelled to subscribe, like, comment, engage, share, in any way, I would really appreciate it because who knows, this little fun channel, it might just help me in this new phase of life, you know? I am going to SoulCycle tonight. I might double, so the class is at 5:30 and then there's one at 6:30. I think I'm probably going to do both. It's currently 4:45. So I'm gonna get going shortly, but yeah. It's 4 a.m. I teach at 5 o'clock and you know those nights where like you have to be up for something so you get the worst sleep of your life because you're convinced every 5 minutes that you've missed your alarm and you're not going to be where you need to be. That was me. I've been up since pretty much 2:30 and then every 5 minutes just like thinking that I missed my alarm and wasn't going to show up for class. And then at like 3:20 I was like, okay, let me just get up. So I'm up. I need to leave in like 10 minutes at this point, but I'm going to roll out really quickly and then head to the studio. And maybe I'll stretch a little more once I get there because I'm gonna get there with a little bit of time. Oh, shiz. I'm back from Orange Theory. My classes went very well and now I'm rushing to get on the bike because my ride is gonna take me about 2 hours and it's 9:45 and my training today starts again at noon. So I'm trying to get Ruby to work because I wanna ride the Ironman Lake Placid course. But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, I made it on the bike. I couldn't get Ruby working, all right? We abandoned Ruby. So I'm on full gas and I picked a course that like looked hilly-ish. Like kind of looked like Lake Placid. Oh my God, this course is so hard. This course is so hard. I'm going painfully slow. I'm not gonna finish my ride because I have to get on my training and I'm not gonna get 30 miles done on this course. But we're doing our best. It's figure 8 reverse, if you're curious. Like kicked off and I was like, wait, okay, incline. Anyways, yeah. I got a Ninja Creamy for my birthday and I just had to share, like, look at how good that looks. That's insane. All right, bike ride done, training done today. I think I got like 18 miles done in like an hour and 10 minutes, which is pretty slow, but that course was really hard. And then training was good. I'm learning so much, I'm like a sponge. Now I'm making dinner. I'm just gonna make this entire bag because I'm making it for Corbett and I of Trader Joe's fried rice. And then the vegetable, I think that the one that has chicken in it, the chicken bits are like really suspicious. So the vegetable one, and then I'm gonna add shredded rotisserie chicken from Costco. This is so good. I added some soy sauce. This took me 6 minutes to make. Healthy. And slapping. Secret project reveal. I am in New York City for SoulCycle training. Today's my first day in New York City. It's only the one day and then I'm gonna go back to Philly tonight. And then for the next 3 weeks, starting on Monday, I'm gonna be in New York City. Like, what? Yeah, but I'm just sharing now because I want to show a little bit of my day in New York. So that's what's going on, and my next few vlogs are going to be a lot of New York City content, balancing Ironman training while training with SoulCycle and being in New York and out of my routine, and just like the really fun stuff that I'm sure is going to come along with this training. I went to SoulCycle this morning and now I'm walking into the pool. It's like 9:30 and I've obviously never been to the pool at 9:30 because I've been working my full-time job. And I had no idea what it was gonna be like regarding people at the gym, like if it was gonna be crowded or not. And the parking lot is so crowded. I'm nervous. Fly by, the laps fly by, you feel stronger in class. And some days, it's a bit more of a battle. You gotta convince yourself that you're capable. And today is one of those days. But my times are still decent. And I say that because progress is not linear. And so just because it's harder one day, it takes a little more convincing, a little more mental fortitude. Doesn't mean that you are not strong or not making progress. This workout is a 500, 10, 200s, and then a 200 pull down. The first 500 I used like paddles and also the buoy that you like put between your legs. And now I'm 5 200s and I'm starting to slow down. So that got me out. One more. I feel like I'm going really fast. I'm working so hard. And then I look at my watch and I'm like, okay, I just realized that all the clips I took yesterday for my 10-mile run, and we went out for our friend's birthday, love you tour, they were all in slow motion. So, okay, just know, I did a 10-mile run yesterday, and then we went out. And we were out until midnight, and then I woke up this morning at 5:30, picked up my apartment, sipped on my energy drink, hopped on the bike. By 7, I got a new trainer, so we are back, baby. Oh, I'm behind on laundry, cardinal sin of a training block. And so I'm wearing just like regular shorts and wiener dog socks, waiting for my bike shorts to dry. I've got a Century this morning. I'm 21 miles into an 100-mile ride. First 100 miler of the block on a flat route. Hills to come. Oh my gosh, what else? Oh, already I messed up my nutrition. I was trying to be really good about it. Eat every 30, drink every 15, because that's what I'll do on race day. I'm an hour and 6 minutes in and I haven't eaten anything, so I'm about to do my first set of shoes, thank you. It was a pretty light week of running because I'm in New York for the next 3 weeks. And while I'm there, I'm not gonna have access to my trainer, of course. So I'm gonna be spamming running. So this week I was gentle with it, just a 10 miler. Yeah, I'm making really good time on this bike ride. 21 miles, an hour and 7 minutes. Bike shorts and socks acquired. This is probably the only time in your life you don't want to grab your clothes out of the dryer. These bike shorts are so warm. Yeah, okay. I also would never typically dry bike shorts, but I was in a pinch. I'm halfway. 2 hours and 39 minutes. Woo. I'm currently trying to pack for New York. Thankfully, because I'm in Philly, I only have to pack for like 1 week at a time, and then I'm gonna come back on the weekends, like wash and reload my stuff, and then go back for the next week. Everyone else who's not local or like nearby New York is having to do 3 weeks at a time, which is a lot. Yeah, but I've like packed and unpacked and repacked this bag like 3 times because I just don't want to bring a ton of excessive stuff. I'm staying with my friends. I'm trying to be very minimal, but it's very hard. Once I change. Okay, I packed to the best of my ability, and while I did my ride today, I had this roast cooking in the slow cooker. So that's a hack if you're doing.
Corbin's favorite.
Corb's fave. That's a hack if you have long workouts. Put your food in your crock pot or Dutch oven while you work out, and then you have a delicious dinner.